Good afternoon and welcome to your caravan. What I'll do is I'll show you the outside of the vehicle first, then we'll go inside and do the nice bit. On the outside of the vehicle, the front end of the vehicle, i.e. the part that goes onto your car. You've got your stay to keep it into position, toolbar. You've got the 30 plug socket to give you all your electricity, braking system, handbrake, raise and lower the nose, raise and lower, and the jockey will do itself once it's onto the car. Inside the front locker, you'll see you've got your gas bottle. To switch your gas bottle on and off, simply screw it or unscrew it to turn it on and off. You can see you've got the capacity to carry two in there at any one time, but you can only have one connected at any one time. Push it down, secured into place by two lockable keys. Front left and front right, you've got your pulling handles, but you don't need them because this caravan has got a motor mover there. Moving on, the extractor fan for your hot water. Nothing you need to do to it, but please be aware there will be some heat and steam that comes out. To the left hand side of that, number one of your 4 levelling legs. I'll show you as we go around. Next is where you get your fresh water from. On a treater system to pull it in away from the vehicle and onto the vehicle, that is your hose. You'll need to require a fresh water container and connect it into position as well. When the pump's switched on the side, it brings the water into the vehicle. Next compartment to that is another adapter for your switch on of your motor mover. That'll become more apparent as and when you come to pick up the vehicle. Next compartment is your electric compartment. Right hand side being your leisure battery. It's on, it's connected, nothing you need to do to it. To the left hand side of that is your power cable running off to the campsite. Giving you electricity from the campsite into the vehicle. Underneath that, as you can see on the right hand side, you've got your coax cable to connect it onto for more aerial sockets. Just in front of the wheel is your motor mover. That'll become more apparent as and when you come and pick the vehicle up. As you can see, we've got a wheel lock on there, so it's secured while it's here. To the rear of the vehicle, up top, is where you'll put your fresh water in to give you your flush. As you can see on a lock and key there, so nobody can put any nasties in there, that's where you'll put your fresh water and your liquid to use the flush. Once you've used the toilet, it will go into the bottom compartment. Again, you'll see it's on lock and key for security because they do get pinched. Lift up the orange handle and bring it out. If it doesn't come out that easy, please don't be forceful and yank it out. It's because you'll break the toilet because it's open inside. Come the end of the holiday or winterization, when you're going to drain it down, uppermost there's a little tube, pull it down, take off the bung on the end and drain your water. Alright, the vehicle. Again, your pull and pull handles, you don't need them, and your normal stop and tail lights to give you all your braking lights, indicators, four-ways and reversing lights on the back as well. Number 2 and number 3 of your levelling legs. Underneath there is storage that you can gain access on the outside of the vehicle so you're not trampling inside, and that is underneath your rear bed inside the vehicle. Ventilation for your fridge has to have a place to ventilate, and your stop and stow for your caravan door. To keep it in position, remembering to pull the lever to release it so you're not snapping it. Last but not least, on this side is your number 4 of your 4th levelling legs. That's the outside. Any questions on that, we'll try and answer via email or anything we can, and then we'll go onto the inside of the vehicle. So now we're inside the vehicle and we need to set it up ready to use. And the first thing we need to do is start switching all the power and lights on inside the vehicle. So above the door we've got our control panel. There's 4 switches on it and we need to do it in order. So we're going to put our master switch on, which brings the internal electricity into the vehicles. Next off, we're going to put our lights on. If we don't want them on, we can just switch them off, or we can individually switch them off on certain ones in and around the vehicle. It might be a night time, so we want to put our awning light on, and our awning light is just above the door on the outside so we can see outside into the awning. Last but not least, we want to put our pump on with the red light coming on now. Our pump is now active. As soon as we put the taps on, it should start working, and we'll go through the process of that in 2 seconds. Last but not least on here, we can check what volts we've got coming into the vehicle to make sure we've got the correct. And as we can see there, there's between 12 and 13, absolutely fine for the voltage coming into the vehicles. We've now done that. Before we start putting our hot water on, we need to do what's called priming our taps. So we've got our master switch on, we've got our pump on, we go to the tap and we put our hot water tap on. To begin with, it wouldn't do that. It would spit, sputter, get water everywhere, and all it's doing is drawing the water from outside into all your pipes, into your hot water container, which I'll show you in a minute, and then through the pipes. If we don't do that, we can obviously burn out our hot water container. So when we've got the water flowing through like that, we know we've got cold water in our hot water container. Now we can move on to the nice bit of putting our central heating and hot water on. And that's by this compartment over here, which is our Truma heating compartment. At the moment it's in the off position. Press the button to wake it up. The first thing flashing there, it looks like a picture of a motorhome with a thermometer inside it. This is our central heating. While it's flashing, press it to go into the internal settings. We can have our central heating off, a minimum of 5 degrees, or we can turn it all the way up to 30 degrees inside the vehicle. We want it at 18, so we're going to turn it to 18, press the button. That's now set at 18 degrees for our central heating. Turn the dial slightly to the thermometer flashing. This is the hot water for the Caravan. Again, while it's flashing, press the button. We can have our hot water off. We can have it on 40 degrees, which is called eco, or we can have it on 60 degrees, which is hot water, or we can boost it to hot when we first get to the campsite for hot water quickly, or if we're having a shower, it just boosts it more quicker to get it hot again. But we'll leave it on 60 degrees, that's fine. Turn the dial slightly to what looks like a gas bottle and lightning strikes. This is what type of power you want to use inside the Caravan. Press the button to go into the internal settings. We can have it working on just gas. This is your central heating and hot water just working on gas in the middle of a field. We can have it on mix 1, which is 1 kilowatt of electric and a bit of gas if need be. I'll talk about it a little bit more in 2 seconds. Mix 2, which is up to 3 kilowatts of electric and a bit of gas if need be. Electric 1, 1 kilowatt of electric. Electric 2, again up to 3 kilowatts of electric. The best one to have it on if you're on a campsite using electric is your mix 2. It's because it's using priority electric, but if there's a problem during the night or if you're out while you're camping enjoying your walk, it will automatically jump over onto gas and keep the Caravan where you want it to be. Last but not least, on this control panel, looks like a fan. Please don't confuse it with aircon. It's not aircon, it's blown heating. So whatever temperature you've got your heating on, that's what it's going to blow around the motorhome to warm the vehicle up. We can have it on high, which does it very quick and warms it up fast, or what you'll probably have it on is eco. It will equally do it around the motorhome nice and gentle. That's the control panel in a oneer. To operate the fridge, on the left hand side we have a black button. Press it until it wakes up and does its own internal check, and then you can see there's a green light in there telling you it's operating. At the moment we've got it and working on just electric. If we want to change it, keep our finger on the grey button until it starts flashing and then use the arrow keys to move it along. For example, if we want it on gas, press it once to set it onto gas, twice for the temperature. Solid light, that's working just on gas. We can also have it working on the vehicle battery. So when it's connected to the vehicle and you're driving to and from holiday, again, press the button until it starts flashing. This time until the picture of a battery starts flashing. Press it once to turn it onto battery, twice to set it. However, this time there's a red light showing and it's still flashing, telling us there's a problem. What's the problem? It's not connected to the car. So if at any stage you do look at the fridge and it's flashing, it's because there's a problem. We'll put it back onto electric, onto the electric symbol, once for electric, twice for the temperature. That's now set on electric. Above that, you've got your nice little cutlery drawer. Inside there, you've got your 2 different chopping boards. Above that again, you've got your 12-volt socket and 3-pin socket for where your TV area will be, giving you your satellite aerial and normal TV aerial. Above that, you've got your nice little LED light. On the right hand side is your on-off switch. And above that, again, in a nice cupboard, you've got your microwave. Point to note with a microwave, you have to be hooked up onto the electric to use it. It won't work off the leisure battery. Turning around and keeping within the kitchen area itself, you've got your nice big oven. Just to show you the gas is working. That's all 3 gas working. Again, to note, the same as the microwave, you have to be hooked up onto the electric to use your electric rig. Exactly the same with a separate grill to ignite on the gas, and underneath that you've got your nice big oven to use within the vehicle itself. Underneath that, a little bit of storage underneath there, nice and neat. To the left side of that, nice bit of storage for pots and pans. You'll note on the right hand side your 3 gas isolators. You as the customers don't need to touch them. It's more for technicians when it comes in for servicing. A larger drawer above that, and on the left hand side of that again, storage. Inside there is your table that you can use in the front or outside in the awning. When you're not using the appliances and all the lids are down, you've got a nice working area to do all your preparation for your food. Above there, nice bit of storage again. Every window has got a fly screen for when it's open or a blackout screen of a night time to keep it completely dark. Press in the buttons and open the catches, and it's on a locking nut on either side. Moving on round, storage again. CD radio on top of there. Fly screen, blackout screen, exactly the same on all the windows around the vehicle. On the front of there, if you need to get to the fuse box, open it up. There's your fuses. If something trips, trip it inside there. However, underneath this one, lift up the seat, lift up the cushion, and you can see it's a little bit of a busy area. The blue box is the motor mover or the electronics for your motor mover. The black compartment there is where it's storage of your hot water container. At the end of the holiday, we need to drain this down. 2 yellow valves, stand them up, draining all the water outside of the caravan. Just remember to lock them back off when you are priming the water. To turn it into the front double bed, tab over that side, meet in the middle, giving you your front double bed. Please note not to sleep on this side, you sleep on the bottom side of the covers. More storage in and around the front, give you a nice table as well to put drinks on, so on and so forth. And nice deep drawers as you're going down. Lighting, giving you lighting on the left hand side, very nice of a night time, and the main ones up above, and a 3-pin plug for extra electricity on the top. More storage on that side, under counter lights by little switches in and around there, and another switch turning off on both sides. Window up above, there's a button on the top side. Press it, bring the handle down, depending on how far you want it open. Each window, again, have blackout screen and fly screens, depending on what one you want to use. We're going to turn around and now go into the bedroom area. Into the bedroom area, you've got your blackout screen, so you can have your separate compartments. You've got another little window above the kitchen, and you've got your window frame inside there. You can either turn the TV around or you can block it off again, so you've got your own separate bedroom. In the bedroom itself, you've got your nice double bed. Underneath your double bed, lift up the mattress and lift up the frame, and as you can see, plenty of storage inside there that we've already looked at the access point from outside, and you've got another drawer inside there to give you plenty of storage space. Above the bed, individual storage, again giving you plenty of storage. Lighting at the end of the bed, again switched on and off exactly the same as in the front. Window up top, same as the other ones to open within the Caravan. And then on the right hand side, you've got your nice big stand-up wardrobe with a hanging rail up top to hang clothes in there as well. Nicety as well, you've got your nice big mirror to see what you're doing over night time. One switch does the light inside there, and the second switch does the light inside the bathroom. Inside the bathroom, come on in. Inside the bathroom, you've got storage up above. You've got your nice cassette toilet. You can use your toilet in any position you want to. Open it up, just remember on the front of it, you've got a grey handle which you slide to the left and right to open it up. As long as you've got water in the top and the power is switched on, press the blue button and it will bring the water out. That sign there will actually go red when the cassette's full, so you don't have to switch it on or go outside and shake it every 2 seconds. Again, nice little sink inside. Underneath there, you've got plenty of storage. And last but not least, you've got a nice big walk-in shower. That's the whole of the Caravan demonstrated. Again, if there is any questions, please get hold of myself or Mark and we'll try and answer them for you. Thanks very much.